In 2003, deep in the silent bogs of Central Ireland, an industrial machine pulled something from the earth that seemed impossible: a human body. It began as a routine day for the peat-cutting crew, with their heavy machinery digging through centuries of compressed soil. Suddenly, the bucket hit something lifeless and heavy. They found a mutilated torso emerging from the dark moss. It was a terrifying sight: no head, no legs, and signs of extreme violence. Local detectives secured the area immediately, assuming they had discovered a modern serial killer's dumping ground. Forensic pathologist Dr. Richard Shepard noticed an anomaly during the initial exam. The skin's preservation didn't align with a modern death. Radiocarbon dating confirmed the doctor's suspicion. This victim, dubbed Old Croghan Man, had been killed over 2,400 years ago, during the Iron Age. Months later, the mystery deepened. 40 kilometers away, another body surfaced in an identical state of mutilation. Experts named him Clonycavan Man. The presence of systematic, ritual killings across such a great distance shifted the case from a police matter into an ancient historical puzzle. Old Croghan Man was a giant of his era. Forensic analysis revealed a powerful, enormous build that would have been highly unusual for the time. His hands told an even more specific story. They were soft and pristine, lacking any of the calluses or scars that define a life of manual labor. The jewelry found on his body provided the ultimate proof of his status. This beaded gold arm ring was a masterpiece of craftsmanship, a clear symbol of immense wealth. Clonycavan Man fit the exact same profile. His hair was styled with an expensive gel imported from the Mediterranean, a luxury reserved strictly for the ruling elite. These details reveal a specific pattern. The killers were targeting the very top of their society. They were slaughtering kings. Both men suffered chaotic violence before they died: stabbings, binding, and heavy blows to the skull. Yet, amidst the trauma, one precise wound stood out. On both bodies, the nipples had been intentionally and meticulously sliced away. The context for this injury lies in the political structure of ancient Ireland. People believed the king was literally married to the land, holding direct responsibility for its fertility. Ancient records describe a ritual of submission where subjects would suck a king's nipples to show their formal loyalty. Removing the nipples was a calculated political act. It was designed to formally strip these men of their kingship before they were executed. To find the motive for these dethronements, scientists used forensic botany to analyze the bog environment. Hidden within these ancient pollen grains is evidence of a catastrophe. During the reign of these kings, the region suffered a severe climate collapse. The sudden cold caused massive crop failures. Food vanished, and the population faced widespread starvation. Under the spiritual logic of the era, ecological failure meant the gods were angry. Because the king was tied to the land, the people held him entirely to blame. Their final meal, a symbolic offering of buttermilk and grains, was the very food a king was expected to provide. These killings functioned as solemn, desperate religious sacrifices performed at the sacred boundary between the living and the gods. Evidence across prehistoric Europe confirms that this ritual logic was a widespread response to societal crisis. Famous bodies like Toland Man and Lindo Man share the same profile: high status, ritual violence, and careful burial in the bog. The bogs served as a network of sacred vaults where an entire civilization attempted to manage collapse through sacrifice. These rulers held absolute power, but they also bore absolute responsibility. When the land failed, they paid the ultimate price for their people's survival. The acidic waters of the bog preserved a haunting record of the fatal, unforgiving price of ancient power.